how and where to apply fragrances. This is very interesting because where and how to apply fragrances applies to the fragrance you are going to wear. So in this video I'll be telling you more about that and digging deeper into this so you can understand how to wear your fragrance properly. That would more likely result in compliments and like that. First we need to understand something about fragrances. For this particular video I'm going to just divide it into two categories. First there's light fragrances and heavy thick fragrances, right? Light and heavy. So some examples of light fragrances would be things like Acqua di Gio, Millesimi Imperial, things, any fragrance that has EDT. When it's EDT, it's kind of light, it's not going to be potent. And thicker fragrances would be fragrances like Kilian's Angel Shea, Chantal Fletcher. These last longer than 8 hours, 15 hours, 24 hours. They last a really long time and they are very, very thick. It's very, very potent. So now that we understand that, right? So when it comes to EDT and light fragrances like this one, you can, because it's light, you can apply more. So you can go with 6 to 8 scents, even depending on how light it is. Now some like this are EDP, but a very fresh scent. They are EDP, but it's very fresh. And then there is fragrances that are EDP and very also light. So when it comes to that, you want to apply fragrances about 4 to 6 sprays depending. If it's EDP you want to do 4, if it's EDT you want to do 6, but that varies on the fragrance you have actually. So if it's a very light scent, you want to go and you want to disperse it well. You want to go 6 to 8 sprays, so you disperse it well. 2 on the neck, 2 on the arm, pulse points, and then you can do more on your t-shirt because you really want to keep it up here for the freshness and stuff like that. You'll also have a good scent pool and a great scent pool. And for thicker fragrance you do like 2 to 4 depending on how thick. So like for example this one, because it's so thick you really need 2 sprays only and 2 arms. 2 sprays here, well you can't breathe really. 2 sprays in your arms and really that's it for this one. When it comes to this, about 3 sprays, I would do 3 sprays, 2 in the arm, 1 in the neck, and that's it, 3 sprays. So let's say for example it has this fragrance and I wanted to spray. How would I apply this fragrance? Is it with a perfume? It's smooth, it's nice, it's subtle, it's not that thick. It's not that thick. I would apply about 6 sprays of these because it's not that thick. So and when the more sprays you apply, so let's say we're gonna apply 10 sprays. How would I apply 10 sprays? 2 in the neck, freshly, 2 in the neck, 2 in the neck, and in the arm, but I would like run it, spray and run it, or pulse points again here. I would do 1 further here, and you can go both legs actually. Why would you go both legs? Because when you walk and you leave a trail, you can also do 1 behind the neck to help with the trail, but nobody's going behind your neck to smell you, right? So when you walk you leave a trail. That's why you would apply in your entire body from neck to your legs. Other than that, when you apply like a thick fragrance couple here, that's all you need, and you will leave a trail because it's thick. It goes with you when you go. So I believe I covered everything there. That's why another thing I could tell you while I have you here is that the reason you apply fragrance or pulse points is because they are the warmest. So when the fragrance evaporates, the oil remains there. So when you do so, it heats up. When it heats up, and there is the first place to sweat. When it's sweat, now when you release, the fragrance then releases back because it reactivates with mixing with the sweat as well as the oil from the perfume that was there. So that's another reason you should apply fragrances and pulse points so it stays longer than whereas just applying right here, it's just gonna dry up completely, and if it's touched, it's gonna your pulse points don't touch anywhere. It don't. So that's why pulse points. If you like this video, subscribe and follow and all these things for more.